Well, first, welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are all here tonight to celebrate some pretty fabulous people and celebrate being from Piqua, which is so important. So tonight we will honor 6 individuals that have made a huge impact in Piqua. So thank you for coming to honor the past as we inspire the future. The Alumni of Distinction was established to recognize and honor individuals who, through their achievements, inspire our kiddos today. We hope they will help establish some goals for their success-bound pathway. Today, they did just that. Some of them had speaking engagements today, met with our kiddos, and were welcomed with open arms. Some of our honorees were part of the parade and got to experience what it truly means to be from Piqua. The dialogue and questions the kiddos asked today were inspired by the recipient's pathway. All good. We did do some taping today, so some of those moments will be shared at a later date. The honorees receiving this award today were nominated by their peers or committee members and community members. Thanks to everyone that nominated candidates for consideration this year. You do have a chance to nominate next year's recipients. On your tables, there is a little sheet. On the front, there is a QR code and what we look at as a committee. On the back are all the honorees. So I really want you to take a moment and really look through that list of how special those people are and think about maybe some of those others in Piqua that you would like to consider for this honor. I'd love to introduce the committee. So I'm going to have them come up and give a wave. So from the class of 1965, Nancy Seaver, if you wouldn't mind joining me. Vicki Reed from the class of 68. Tim Reed from the class of 68. Becky Doak from the class of 74. Kurt South from the class of 1981. Dwayne Thompson from the class of 1987. And then I have Nikki Ford from the class of 1990. Sorry, I've had both yearbooks out. And then myself from the class of 1998. I said 99. Thank you for all of your hard work to make this event happen. So another huge round of applause. That would be great. It is with great pleasure we have a student speaker today. Her name is Dylan Weatherly. I'm going to welcome her to the podium. Dylan is a very active Piqua student, currently in her junior year. She is involved in softball, cheerleading, student council, National Honor Society, Interact Club, FCCLA, Link Leaders, Hope Squad, Gardening Club, just to name a few. I look forward to seeing her continue on her success-bound pathway and hopefully be here one day to receive this honor. Dylan, if you wouldn't mind, come join us. Okay, you've got this, girlie. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dylan Weatherly. I'm happy to be here today to celebrate our outstanding alumni. Our first honoree is Colonel James M. DePore. James graduated from Piqua Central in 1965. James was very active during her time During her time at Piqua Central, I believe it's supposed to be his. He was involved in football, basketball, baseball, Beta High, and National Honor Society. James graduated from Miami University and received his master's degree from the United States War College. He served in the Ohio Army National Guard before transferring to active duty service. James has been praised for his courage, clear thinking, and decisive action on numerous accounts during his service. He has been a true hero. James served for more than 40 years and is now retired. During his service, he was awarded Afghanistan Campaign Medal with 3 campaign stars, Legion of Merit, Bronze Star Medal, and this is a big word, Meritorious Service Medal, and the Combat Action Badge. James was nominated by Judy Miller. Judy stated in her nomination, "He has made quite an impact in the world. He has been a stellar citizen who has sacrificed a great deal to keep this nation free and safe." Congratulations, James.
Well, there's 2 Jims. Oh, there, James. There he is. It's with great honor and privilege that I get to present students. Thank you.
Should I take this?
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, here, Jim. You get this as well.
Yeah, and then I may pause for a picture here, if you don't mind.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And if you want to speak, you can, if you want to say.
I want to thank everybody. Piqua was a great part of my life. It really formed who I became. So, and all the people here, all the friends that I've had, it's been a great experience and really formed who I am as a man. Thank you.
Our next honoree is Nicholas Funderburg, PhD. Nick graduated from Piqua High School in 1999. During his time at PHS, he was involved in Muse Machine, Academic Challenge, National Honor Society, Science Olympiad, Math 5, musicals, and he was a class officer. Nicholas Funderburg is a tenured professor in the Division of Medical Laboratory Science within the School of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences and College of Medicine at The Ohio State University. Nick received a bachelor's degree in biology from Virginia Tech in 2002 and a PhD in molecular biology and microbiology from Case Western Reserve University in 2007. Dr. Funderburg has been on the faculty at OSU since 2012, and the focus of his research is on understanding how the immune system contributes to age-related comorbidities, including cardiovascular disease, cognitive impairment, and frailty in people living with human immunodeficiency virus, and in general population. He has worked on many basic science projects and on several national and international clinical trials exploring the consequences of chronic immune activation and inflammation on human health and disease. Professor Funderburg has published over 150 scientific manuscripts, and these works have been cited by the scientific community nearly 10,000 times. Professor Funderburg is an internationally recognized expert in immunology and infectious diseases and has served as a grant reviewer for the Foundation of AIDS Research and the National Institutes of Health and the funding agencies for multiple other countries, including the Italian Ministry for Health, the Swiss National Science Foundation, and a French research agency. Nick is an enthusiastic educator and mentor, teaching graduate and undergraduate students in the classroom and in his laboratory. Nick was nominated by Tom Westfall. Tom stated, "The list of Nick's accolades, honors, and appointments are overwhelming. He is an expert and an icon in his field, and he is doing all of this work right here in Ohio." Congratulations, Nick.
Yeah, sure. I can just speak loud. I just want to thank all of the educators that I've had from Nicklin Elementary, Wilder Junior High, and then here at Piqua High School that have kind of encouraged my lifelong curiosity and interest in learning and critical thinking. And it's really exciting to be an educator now myself and hopefully be passing those kinds of things on to students in the future. So thank you.
Jason built a strong foundation in academics and athletics, lettering in football, track, and swimming before graduating from Piqua High School in 1998. He went on to earn a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Tennessee in 2002, and soon after began his career with the Naval Sea Systems Command at Norfolk Naval Shipyard. Over the past 22 years, he has advanced through multiple engineering and leadership roles, including serving as branch head of the Nuclear Special Emphasis Branch, where he led an elite team addressing emergent repairs for the Navy's nuclear fleet. His career highlights include receiving the Admiral Hyman G. Rickover Medal for work on the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, briefing the Chief of Naval Operations aboard the USS Harry S. Truman, and earning a citation from the Navy Region Mid-Atlantic Commander for efforts to improve fire safety at critical naval facilities. Currently, he serves as Strategic Programs Manager and Division Head at Norfolk Naval Shipyard, overseeing approximately 100 personnel in support of the Navy's fleet facilities, equipment, dry docks, and maintenance operations. Proud of his 22 years of civil service as a GS-14, he credits his success to the foundation built in his hometown of Piqua and remains grateful for the support of his family, friends, and teachers who helped make his career of service possible. Jason was nominated by Carrie Scott. Carrie stated, "Jason's work is imperative to the safety of our Navy and our country. His distinguished career is evidenced by his many promotions with the Naval Shipyard, as well as citations from the top officers in the Navy." Congratulations, Jason.
Good? Let's say something. Thank you, everybody. I'll make this short. Just want to appreciate and say thank you to my family, friends, my sister for the nomination. I appreciate it. I want to thank Piqua High School. Again, you had the foundation to start me off in my career. And when I came into the school this morning and spoke to some classes, I was amazed when I walked through these halls, and it's been a long time, about the progress that this education system has got to. I was just floored with the engineering rooms and all that. And, you know, I hear the term in the Navy is you have to be fit to fight. And I thought today with this facility, I'm like, they're fit to, you know, I'm trying to think of the word here. Fit to lead and provide a great education for this area. So, but I really appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that came out and for the honor. Thank you.
Our fourth honoree is Jim McMacken. Jim graduated from Piqua High School in 1992. He was actively involved in soccer, show choir, student council, smoke signals, and was a class officer. Jim McMacken is a proud Piqua native whose career with the Miami County YMCA began in 1990 as a lifeguard while he was a student at Piqua High School. He earned his degree in Health Services Administration with a minor in business from Ohio University in 1996. Following college, Jim returned to his hometown and began working full-time at the YMCA, where he served as business manager from 1997 to 2003, and as Robinson YMCA branch director from 2003 to 2011. In 2011, he became executive director of the Miami County YMCA, a role in which he continues to serve today. Jim played a key leadership role in planning the new Piqua YMCA branch project, which launched in December of 2018 and officially opened its doors in the summer of 2024, serving our community and beyond. Dedicated to giving back, Jim has also been active in numerous community organizations, including the Optimist Club, Piqua Rotary Club, Piqua Chamber Ambassadors, and Awesome Piqua. Deeply rooted in the Piqua community, Jim is the son of Kathy and Craig McMacken and the grandson of Jim Moose and Charlene McMacken, all graduates or longtime supporters of Piqua City Schools. His wife, Kelly, is also a strong supporter of the schools, and together they are raising their two sons, Jack, a senior, and Preston, a junior at Piqua High School. Jim takes great pride in his family, his community, and his lifelong connection to Piqua. Jim was nominated by Emily Schaller. Emily stated, "Jim is someone I would consider as being what it means to be Piqua proud. He is humble, kind, and determined to make Piqua a great place to live, work, and raise a family." Congratulations, Jim.
I'll make this short and sweet as well. My time at Piqua City Schools was amazing, starting in kindergarten at Washington School all the way through the high school. It shaped me, taught me lots of lessons. I loved it so much I came back to Piqua after school. And now I'm raising my family here, and I'm really appreciative of this honor. I don't like this attention at all, but again, I really appreciate it, and thank you, Emily, for nominating me. Thanks again.
Our fifth nominee is Shelly Mitchell. Shelly is a proud 1991 graduate of Piqua High School who has spent her career uplifting students and families in the Piqua community. Since joining the staff at Piqua High School in 2015, Shelly has become a beloved and vital part of the school environment, currently serving as the PHS main office secretary. Known for her warmth, approachability, and deep connection to students, Shelly often says that she has the absolute best seat in the house at PHS, where she has the privilege of making a daily difference in students' lives. Beyond her role at the high school, Shelly leads the Power Project, a youth initiative under the Piqua Compassion Network. Through this program, she empowers students to become compassionate, connected, and service-minded individuals. Most recently, the Power Project provided and supported essential resources to nearly 700 Piqua students, creating a ripple effect of love and community care. At the heart of Shelly's work, she is the belief that we have more in common than we realize, and that every student deserves to be seen, supported, and given the opportunities to thrive. Shelly and her husband Sean, also a strong supporter of Piqua City Schools, are the proud parents of 4 adult children, all graduates of Piqua High School, and 3 grandchildren who lovingly call her Mimi. She remains committed to building a community where all students feel valued and equipped to reach their full potential. Shelly was nominated by Annie Kuhn. Annie stated, "Shelly is constantly creating programs to help and care for the people in our community. There is no one more deserving than her." Congratulations.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I wanted to just thank my family and my principals. I'm an emotional mess. I tried really hard. I thought all day about not crying, but here we are. Okay, so I want to thank, I invited my favorite teacher. This is what, to come. Mrs. Davis, Miss Davis, Barb Davis. She taught me what empathy is, and she demonstrated it, and some of the best times of my life are in this building. And I'm so proud to be a 1991 graduate too. And there's a lot of 91ers in here. And so that's what I'm very, very thankful. And Annie Beth Kuhn, thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much.
sixth honoree is Tony Morgan. Tony is represented today by his wife, Emily. Tony graduated valedictorian from PHS in 1987, then received both a bachelor's and a master's degree from BGSU. He worked in the city manager's office in Piqua and Northwood, Ohio, and Galesburg, Illinois, before becoming the city manager in Knoxville, Iowa, and then Niles, Michigan. He left his local government career to join the senior leadership team at a large non-denominational church near South Bend, Indiana. There, he led a team of church staff and launched a church growth website and conference. During this time, he co-authored 3 books and numerous articles and started blogging and podcasting. His writing was relevant, helpful, and edgy. He was wooed by many other large churches who were growing during the purpose-driven church era, but ended up on the senior leadership teams at churches in South Carolina and Georgia. Because of his continued writing, speaking, and coaching, he was able to launch his own businesses that helped churches get unstuck. He gradually created more people to his team in order to help many more churches. His business, the Unstuck Group, currently employs 25 great people who have worked with more than 700 churches. Sadly, Tony passed away suddenly in September of 2024, but his legacy of leadership, building a great team, strategic thinking, and humble servanthood will continue with his team at the Unstuck Group and with those countless church leaders throughout the world who have been impacted by his writing and teaching. But far above all the hard work and accomplishments, Tony was most proud of his marriage to his high school sweetheart, Emily, also a 1987 Piqua graduate, and their 4 adult children, their spouses, and his grandson. He was truly loved and is deeply missed in both the Morgan family and the church world for which he served. Tony was nominated by Jim and Pat Levy. They stated, "We are confident that he was greeted in heaven with the words, 'Well done, good and faithful servant.' They added, 'In our minds, no one is more deserving of this honor.'" Congratulations, Tony.
So Tony was the public speaker, not me. I had my most embarrassing moment of my life down the road at Edison State Community College in a speaking class, and I've not been a fan ever since. So, but I grew up in Piqua. My mom and dad were born and raised in Texas, and they moved here in 1965. They had my brother Greg, who is here today, and then they proceeded to have 3 more children. My sister Sheila, here, and then me, and then my brother Eric. We are 81, 84, 87, and 89 grads from Piqua High School. We went to Nicklin, Wilder, and PHS. Actually, Greg was the first graduating class from this school because he was 81, so they started at Piqua Central, and then they migrated here and graduated from here. But at the same time that my parents were raising us, Tony's parents moved here from Northeast Ohio. Tony's dad is Gerald Morgan, and he was the band director for the marching band here for almost 30 years, I believe. His mom, Mary Jo Morgan, who's here, had lots of time in the classroom here in the schools in Piqua, especially at Nicklin at the kindergarten center. So some of you had Mary Jo, I'm sure. And then Tony's siblings are here as well. His sister Kelly, his sister Jennifer over there, and his brother John, all PHS graduates, and there's some spouses in there too. Tony and I never returned to Piqua after we left here because, as you heard, we moved all over the place, and we live in Georgia now, but Piqua's a special place. It really is. It's a really great place to raise a family, to go through school, and to launch people into their next whatever. So just thank you to everyone. Thank you to Jim and Pat Levy, who are Elizabeth's, my sister-in-law, her parents. Some of you know them. So thank you for all of this. It's an honor to be here for this and to accept this award on Tony's behalf.